The argument was formal, or so I like to claim. I'd proved that life had meaning, I'd memorized the game. My logic felt so perfect, an airtight wrapper sealed from any doubt or question. The opposition wielded, I was so skilled at proving all my enemies were wrong. I didn't stop to wonder if I'd been wrong all along. I was on my way to stupid in that special clever way that smart folks get to be at the closing of the day. And it all began with just a tiny note of discord, a single lonely question I could have just ignored, a little contradiction, a thread I could have cut. But the airtight wrapper's broken with a single if or but, and that's the only thing that matters in the end. The thought occurred to me, a whisper on the breeze. What if some people have a preference if life has no meaning, please? My mind served up the dodge, the easy, obvious out. If nothing's right, then nothing's wrong. It was so quick to shout, but I think of myself as a hero. I don't want to be the villain. I don't just want to seize the fruit and leave the rest for killing. I owe it to my funder not to taint our cooperation. I can't just be dishonest for my own self-preservation. And it all began with just a tiny note of discord, a single lonely question I could have just ignored, a little contradiction, a thread I could have cut. But the airtight wrapper's broken with a single if or but, and that's the only thing that matters in the end. The reasons that I gave myself, they weren't the real key. They don't explain the change that started happening to me. It was the choice to not look past it, the choice to not dismiss the nagging little feeling that something was amiss. And for the first time ever, I tried to think it through, how to build a morality. What would an AI do? I started thinking technically inside the box of black, and from that kind of journey there is no turning back. Action screen off justifications, yeah, action screen off justifications. That was the only choice that mattered, that single tiny lonely discordant note.